Let's do it, dude.
and
Danny
be
Palmer and
funny.
Tom McCaffrey back together again. Dude, we potted like 4 weeks in a row now.
I know. Wow, it's a new record.
Kind of lit.
We broke the record of potting in a row. Do you want to talk about real quick the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial?
Yeah, right. Your favorite topic of all time.
And apparently she doesn't have any money or something. So and she's not going to be in a movie. That's got to be scary. Imagine like you're famous and you can't do your job anymore because everyone hates you.
Right. It is based on perception, right? That's how the directors and producers make their choices.
Totally. And like you can't get out of being famous. Now she's really famous. That's how it's like she's in the worst possible position to be famous. Like she's famous and no one likes her and she can't work. She can't just like go get a job now. Like what's she gonna do? Go work at like an office?
Well, I mean, don't you think that like she could get work in the second and third and fourth tiers of show business?
Probably. She'll probably end up doing like reality TV or something.
Why don't they just reenact the trial like the people versus OJ Simpson, except with the actual actors, since they're both, actors?
I know that they should do that, but that's they're going to do that and it's going to be shitty because they're going to have worse actors doing it. Right. Because they're going to totally do that. They're totally going to redo the fucking Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, but like without Johnny Depp, you're going to have like a shittier. It seems like he's kind of like home free now. He kind of totally repaired his public persona, so like it'll be easier for him to like be in things.
Yeah, he wasn't convicted of doing any physical harm or violence to a woman. If he had been convicted of that, then I think he'd be cooked. But because he didn't do that or, get charged with that or convicted of that.
Well, yeah, like they basically found that she was lying, like, which is another funny thing because basically she went on the stand. I mean, it's a total FU to her. It's like she went on the stand for like 5 days and was like, yeah, and he beat me up every day. And then they're like, yeah, we don't think that happens.
Yeah. And I mean, doing coke and getting fucked up and passing out in a hotel room, that's like part and parcel of being a successful actor. Like that's not going to tarnish his resume. That's like, your bona fides.
Right. Well, I think the thing was he was able to get away with his antics in the past because he was such a huge star that like they don't, they just don't give a shit in Hollywood as long as you're making the money. You can be passing out in your puke every night and shit, like they'd be saying in the trial, they're like, and then he started showing up late to work. It's like, all right, well, I mean, what is his job? He's just putting on a pirate hat and jumping around. Like he was late.
Yeah, he's not an EMT.
It's like exactly like what's going to happen if he starts dancing around in a pirate outfit an hour and a half later?
Oh no.
You were supposed to be here at 6. It's 8 a.m. All right. Well, this is stupid.
The parrot's really hungry now, dude. You can't make him wait.
Yeah, exactly. All right, fine. He's here. Put on the pirate hat and act drunk. Then that's the thing too. They're like, he was drunk all the time. It's like his biggest character is just him being drunk all the time. Right? Did you see those movies?
Yeah. Was he? I didn't realize. Oh yeah, he was drunk all the time. I forgot. I don't know.
Isn't the character? Doesn't the character kind of act? He seems kind of drunk and out of it all the time, right?
He's always drinking like rum. I thought he was just like a crazy dude.
I think I don't know if he really was drunk, but he seemed like he's weird. Like the guy seems you could be drunk and play that part and it would be fine.
Yeah, he's like a really talented like quirk ball, right? Isn't that kind of the character?
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't playing fucking he wasn't doing like Othello or something.
Yeah, not Lawrence of Olivier. Or, God damn it, I said that wrong. Lawrence of Arabia.
Olivia, yeah.
Lawrence of Olivier. What a fucking
moron I am. So yeah, it'll definitely appeal it. I don't know if it'll go through. I mean, she just needs to walk away because like it's over. Because now the problem is now she's going to want to repair her image. Wouldn't that be terrible? I mean, I was saying what she needs to do now is just marry some billionaire guy. She could find some billionaire dude to marry her, like some dorky rich guy who's just so into Amber Heard being into him,
I mean, does she not have money?
I mean, I'm sure now she's trying to hide, she doesn't want to admit she has money because she doesn't want to pay the money that she.
The money has been committed to the charity, dude. Don't worry. It's
exactly.
been committed.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like, remember she made it such a big deal of like, well, I gave the money to a charity. I pledged it. And they're like, yeah, but you didn't give it to them. She's like, because in the interview, she was like, I got $7 million. I don't want any of it. And it's like, And then now she's like, yeah, I'm broke. And it's like, so what? Why were you giving money to charities if you don't have any fucking money? Right.
Right. But it's like, can a court like view all of a defendant's like assets?
Assets.
Like, how would they know with certainty how much she did or didn't have? Are they allowed to dig that information up?
I think, yeah. But, don't you always hear about this in these cases where they have like huge, they lose these huge civil suits, like OJ. Remember OJ lost the civil case and he was ordered to pay damages to Nicole Brown's family. Oh no, Ron Goldman's family for
Right.
like
Yeah.
millions. And he was like, I don't have any money. So like they just could never get him to pay any money. You know what I mean? So I feel like that happens. I don't know what they do. I guess they hide their assets somehow, but I don't think OJ paid a lot of money. That happens a lot though. People will sue someone and they win and they're like, all right, well, good luck getting the money. So I think that's what's gonna, and I don't think Johnny Depp gives a shit about $8 million. I think he has money. I think his whole thing was he just wanted to like set the record straight in front of the world, and be like, and it worked because like, what, I feel like people didn't believe him that he didn't do it. And then, but once you have like people officially say, like you have a ruling, like he didn't do it, it's like, okay, well, I guess he didn't do it because they said he didn't do it. If this judge said it, if this jury of 6 idiots said it, then it must be true.
We were just talking during the break about Johnny Depp's real estate portfolio, and Maureen Dowd wrote this great. All of her columns are excellent, dude. And she talked about it. She goes, when Heard and Depp were married in 2015, one of his friends told People that he was madly in love. And what could be more Edenic, because their whole thing is about Adam and Eve, like they're kind of like Adam and Eve, than Depp's $100 million property portfolio described in a Hello magazine, encompassing a French villa in the Cité Côte d'Azur with its own restaurant, church, skate park, and house with a Pirates of the Caribbean themed wine cellar, a private island in the Bahamas, a Kentucky horse farm, 5 LA penthouses with a rooftop pool, and a historic Art Deco building downtown, and a 5-mansion compound in the Hollywood Hills. There was
I'm sorry, this is his real estate? This is his like estate?
His real estate portfolio. There was also a 150-foot luxury yacht he sold to J.K. Rowling in 2016.
Jesus.
Not bad.
Well, the other thing is he has like 18 houses or something.
Apparently.
That's why I thought it was
5 downtown in LA.
That's why I thought it was so funny when they're, that they hated each other so much, because usually in relationships, the problem with the relationship, why you end up hating the other person, is because you're living just together in small quarters and you're kind of forced to be around them. So, but like they had like 17 other houses to go to if they were ever like having a problem. Like, you know what, I'm just going to go to the other house now.
You could just go to the other wing and never see him for 3 years.
Right, exactly. So it's kind of like, how did you guys hate each other that much? Like, how annoying was she that I guess they probably, even though they could get away, they probably didn't and just stayed around each other and fought. And, they seem like people that kind of got off on like the drama of it, and like, even though they think they don't like it, they do like it. So, and that's the thing too, looking back on it, it's like with her, like, apparently she was like cheating on him all the time and was being a bitch. And it's like, what are you doing, dude? You fucking bagged Johnny Depp. This guy's like beloved. He has so much money. He has all this stuff. Like, just fucking suck it. Just don't be a bitch for like a few days a week. You know what I mean? Just try, you know what I mean? Like, do you think you're going to find someone better? I don't know. What do you think is waiting for her out there at this point?